AEW first opened its doors, it became one of the top destinations for former WWE talent. Now, sometimes Tony Khan signs wrestlers WWE's perfectly, like Bryan Danielson or Jon Moxley. But today we're talking about the biggest fumbles. The wrestlers WWE had didn't know what to do with and let slip away, only for them to become huge stars in all elite wrestling. Fans weren't even sure signing them was worth it. These stars for WWE's creative decisions were just wrong. Let's look at 5 WWE stars that the company totally missed the boat on. First up, one of the most recent and glaring examples, Ricochet. In WWE, everyone knew Ricochet was a human highlight reel. But that's all they seemed to care about. His character was non-existent. Fans' biggest complaints? Well, he didn't have enough charisma or promo skills. Probably because WWE rarely gave him a microphone. So what does Tony Khan do? He brings him in, turns him heel, and suddenly Ricochet is one of the most charismatic, unlikable, and compelling acts in the entire company, even taking his persona to social media. His work for AEW has been sublime, and WWE had a total package and only used half of it. Next, let's talk about Athena. In NXT, as Ember Moon, Triple H seemed to get it. She was presented as an exceptional, gifted, and dominant wrestler, but on the main roster, she was never given a real opportunity and was completely wasted. Fortunately, Tony Khan has managed to get the best out of her, especially as a dominant face of Ring of Honor. She has been presented as an absolute just madman, or mad woman in this case, who dominates everyone she faces, having one of the most outstanding championship runs in modern wrestling. How about this one? FTR. In NXT as a revival, they were arguably the best tag team on the planet. On the main roster, they were turned into horrible comedic acts. We all remember the back shaving segment. It was clear that Vince McMahon just didn't care about tag team wrestling. In AEW, they were immediately presented as just a dominant force. And certainly that's the right way to book them. They are a team that can hang with anyone. Tony Khan let them have a brilliant main event level type matches, and they became 2-time AEW World Tag Team Champions. WWE had the best tag team in the world and treated them like a joke. This one may be the biggest miss of them all, timeless Toni Storm. Now, most fans assumed that she was going to be a huge success. She was pushed heavily in NXT UK and NXT because of her great in-ring ability. Her main roster highlight, getting a literal pie in her face from Charlotte Flair. It was so bad that she requested her release. Fortunately, WWE's loss has been AEW's biggest gain. Her timeless Toni Storm character is one of the most popular, imaginative, and compelling acts in all of wrestling. She's a 4-time AEW Women's World Champion, and it's hard to envision a gimmick that out there ever working in WWE, and that's a shame for them. Finally, a man who went from the low card to the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, and that's Swerve Strickland. In WWE, there were glimpses of his potential, but he was just pushed as a leader of the low card group Hit Row, and he never had a singles title on the main roster and wasn't allowed to shine. Tony Khan allowed Swerve to be one of the most prominently used performers. His character work, in-ring style, his promos, everything has been perfect. He became a former AEW World Heavyweight Champion, and it is clear that WWE just simply did not see his potential, and that was a massive, massive missed opportunity for them.